Now, imagine being a customer in that store, watching smoke rise and wondering what could have caused it. Was it an accident or something much more sinister?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody some clothes on fire.
Stuff on fire.
While the cashier fought the flames, the mystery thickened. Who would set a fire here, and why? At this point, the culprit remained completely anonymous, but that wouldn't last for long.
Oye, échate más para allá. Échense para allá hasta que ellos terminen.
¿Los cámaras?
No hay cámara en la zona donde
Sí, pero no hay cámara en
¿Palacio? Nadie, no.
lo que hizo fue que alguien encendió la ropa
Sí, parece.
Ok, pero cámaras
en toda la tienda, pero ahí como hay un poste, algo así como que la tapa y no hay.
en el área, ¿no? ¿No ven quién sale caminando?
Somebody set clothes on fire.
Yo ya revisé.
But they don't have
Somebody said close.
they don't have a description.
Ok, ahorita cuando ellos acaben, tú nos la enseñas a nosotros. Nosotros podemos chequearla más.
Sí, ahí hay varias, pero. Mira, sí, ahí están abiertas ahorita. Son bien grandes para que
No sé.
fue aquí mismo. Ahí, en esa la
Then
línea.
you have
CCTV footage would soon become the key to solving this mystery, but it wasn't as easy as it sounds. The store's outdated camera system was a nightmare to work with. Glitches, lag, and frustratingly poor angles made it difficult to piece together what had actually happened. Investigators had to sift through hours of footage, painstakingly scanning every second for any clue. At first, it seemed hopeless. Every camera angle seemed to miss the critical moments, and the blurry images made it hard to distinguish the customers from the suspect. Yet, despite these challenges, the officers refused to give up. They knew the truth was hidden somewhere in those frames, waiting to be uncovered. Then, finally, they saw something, a suspicious figure lingering in the back of the store. The way she moved, the way she lingered near the shelves, it all raised red flags. This wasn't just another shopper caught on camera. This was the breakthrough they were waiting for. The footage showed more than just a random bystander. It was the moment the puzzle pieces started to fit together. But even with this lead, they still needed more. Who was this woman, and what exactly was she up to? They had the face, but the motive remained a mystery. What had driven her to create such chaos? And more importantly, what was she planning to do next?
Yeah, this is the area right here. This is what happened.
just like kind of cut off. You see at the top. Because that's the back.
That's the camera that's in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But then
So
there's no
it's
one
just
in the
looking at
front.
that back corner, I guess, huh?
But he's saying that that's where
The officers couldn't ignore the strange behavior caught on tape. It was clear this wasn't a random fire, this was deliberate. And then they spotted her, the suspect, casually walking away from the scene.
Oh, it's him running.
This is him running already?
Was it her and she did it? She just kept shopping?
It could have been.
You know, like maybe she was just, being an and wanted to be around to kind of
watch it.
linger to see how,
People
How they acted. Well, she did come from there.
Yeah, but we don't see her like bend down.
Let's see.
for free.
I already see smoke there.
Oh, and then she came from home.
Yeah. And I already see
Didn't
smoke
even
there.
realize it.
Yeah. Is there smoke there already?
I don't know where you saw the smoke before.
Yeah, I saw smoke before. But it's that the system is so horrific that I cannot even tell. It was a ghost. And this is a female.
What are the odds?
That's a female.
Was that a purse?
Oh yeah, the female was the one that went to the front to tell them.
Yeah. She's
No,
probably
but look at her. She goes back to her shopping cart and goes away.
there.
There, that's her.
There. So
Look
she
at
looks
she's
back.
looking. I just wanna.
What's happened to her?
She's looking. That's before she did it.
She's still go. Oh,
That's before she did it. She's looking where to do it.
You wanna go to the?
While the flames died down and the chaos subsided, the suspect thought she had gotten away with it. In the aftermath, as investigators tried to make sense of the scene, she vanished into thin air, leaving behind nothing but the damage she had caused and the stolen items in her possession. For a brief moment, it seemed like she might actually escape justice. The store's employees and customers were left in shock, wondering who could have committed such a reckless act. But what the suspect didn't realize was that the clock was ticking. Her crime had already been caught on camera, and the evidence was beginning to stack up against her. Then, in an almost unbelievable twist, she made a fatal mistake. Whether it was arrogance, curiosity, or something else entirely, she decided to return to the scene of the crime. Just 2 days after setting the fire, she walked back into the very store she had burned like nothing had ever happened. Think about that for a moment. Was she trying to check if she had left any clues behind? Was she there to see how much damage she had caused? Or was it simply a brazen attempt to act normal, as if her crime would somehow go unnoticed? Whatever her reasons, that decision sealed her fate. The staff immediately recognized her, and law enforcement was quickly notified. Her overconfidence, her belief that she could outsmart everyone, turned out to be her downfall. This wasn't just a case of theft anymore. It was becoming a case of justice, catching up to someone who thought they were untouchable. This was the moment her second and biggest mistake unraveled her entire plan. Returning to the scene of the crime wasn't just bold, it was reckless. She must have thought she could walk into the store unnoticed, blending in like any other customer. But little did she know, her face was already etched into the memories of the staff and captured on the store's surveillance footage. As soon as the employees spotted her, they knew exactly who she was. The woman who had casually walked out with stolen goods, while a fire raged in the back, was now standing right in front of them, as if daring them to act. And act they did. Law enforcement was called immediately, and she found herself face to face with the very people she had tried to fool. When officers approached her, she tried to play innocent. Her tone was defensive, her excuses came quickly, but none of it mattered. The evidence against her was overwhelming. The CCTV footage clearly showed her movements, the way she lingered in the aisles, the deliberate distraction she created with the fire, and her calm exit as chaos erupted behind her. Her protests only made things worse. She claimed she was being unfairly targeted, demanded explanations, and insisted she wasn't involved. But the footage didn't lie. Every step she took was recorded, every action documented. There was no escaping the truth now. What's truly striking about this part of the case is her audacity. How could she think she could simply walk back into the store she had set ablaze and not face consequences? It was almost as if she believed she was invincible, untouchable by the law. But this time, her overconfidence didn't just backfire, it placed her squarely in the sights of the investigators, and there was no running from what came next.
Listen, I'm not going to say it one more time. Oh, yeah, but I do have the right to know what exactly what
You will know. You will know. When the detective comes, she will talk to you.
You were identified as someone that a couple days ago set a fire inside the store. So right now you're detained. A detective wants to talk to you at the station. They're just going to interview you. So we're going to do that next, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any ID on you?
Yes.
You took it from him?
No, I left my purse in the car.
Inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a yellow purse.
A yellow purse? Okay. I'll get that for you. You can't leave without that. Okay?
It was the exact same purse she had brought on the day she put on her little firebending show back there.
Mama, ella tiene una cartera?
Sí, allá está.
Oh, yeah.
The same person.
Same purse.
Empty.
¿Está vacía?
Yeah, like last time, it was empty and then... No.
Hay
Aquí hay un jabón.
Ni idea si se rechó ni nada. Eso es de la línea. Eso es de la línea.
Sí, ya acaba de la
Eso es de la línea.
Yeah, but technically she didn't walk out with it, so...
Yeah, no.
Hay que revisar la cámara a ver si lo
No. Al final del día ella no salió con él.
Sí, ella no salió con él.
Ella tiene que pasar todos los puntos de pago. So, eso queda para allá enfrente. So, después que ella pasa por la cajera, entonces se puede arrestar.
Just, yeah, turn the other way. I can do it while you're still sitting. And, did you did the pat down on her? You want me to read? Okay, let's step outside because it's easier. Okay? Are these car keys yours too? Put it in your bag.
We're clearing up.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a good bit. Ice cream truck
something for doing something, but the ice cream truck and the fire and the fun
and then that swing open.
Sit.
Yep, sit down. I think I'm gonna put. Let me ask. Do you want me to take off these and put down the ankle one? Does she want me to put the ankle one and take off the hand ones? Yeah. Okay.
So, a homicide?
No.
Oh.
No, all the offices are on one floor.
Oh, okay.
The building is very old, so the doors still have they used to be separated. Then they opened up the whole floor. This is policy. I'm gonna ask about the water for you, okay? All right, I'm sure they have water here.
She could protest, argue, and deny it all she wanted. But there was one thing she couldn't escape: the cold, hard truth captured on camera. Every move she made was recorded, her calculated actions as she moved through the store, the way she deliberately lingered in the back where the fire started, and the casual confidence with which she walked out, leaving chaos in her wake. The footage painted a clear picture. This wasn't an accident or a moment of desperation. It was a deliberate plan, a twisted scheme to use the fire as a distraction while she stole from the store. Investigators could see her scanning the area, making sure no one was watching, and then carefully executing her plan. Even more damning were the small details. Her trail of evidence was undeniable. The items she had taken, the flammable materials she left behind, and even the traces of accelerant that were later discovered. Every step of her crime was methodical, yet careless enough to leave a trail that led directly back to her. And yet, she still claimed innocence. Her protests became more desperate as the evidence piled up. But there was no talking her way out of this one. The cameras had captured it all: her intent, her actions, and her escape. It's almost baffling, isn't it? How someone could think they could outsmart investigators when technology had documented every moment of their crime. But this case proves one thing: no matter how clever you think you are, the truth has a way of catching up to you.
Go over here by the door. All right, y'all. Little piece of hair grease. I got you. I got your paperwork right here. So apparently... Yeah. Elevator's not here yet. Just save stuff for the fish. So apparently, the theft of the stuff from the store, which from what I understand you admitted to, and then also setting the store on fire. The man, the myth, the legend. Listen, he is famous. He is famous. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. This is the man right here. Right? He's the man, right? I told you, see? All right, boss.
At this point, the cops' charms were legit enough to drive the video forward. No cap.
So, listen, they got you on camera.
Doing what?
Setting the store on fire.
But I didn't set the store on fire. I was.
Then the camera is lying?
I was.
The cameras got you. Store something else, okay? But they got good surveillance cameras. Very good. So, unless somebody, swapped out the cameras and did a body double with you and all that good stuff. Yeah. Yo.
Hold on, sir. How are you?
Yo. So, unless they did a body...
This case is a stark reminder of one undeniable truth. No matter how clever or calculated a criminal believes they are, the evidence always speaks louder. Whether it's the lingering traces left behind, the watchful eyes of witnesses, or the ever-present cameras that catch every move, justice has a way of catching up. It's hard not to wonder what was going through her mind. Was it desperation, a misguided sense of invincibility, or perhaps a thrill from the chaos she caused? Whatever the reason, her actions left a path of destruction and brought consequences she couldn't escape. Now, it's over to you. What do you think drove her to commit such a reckless act? Was it arrogance, desperation, or something else entirely? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Crime Pulse Stories, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the world of true crime. Thanks for watching, and remember, justice always finds a way.